Yo, what is up, everybody? How's it going? It's your boy Blaze. About to check out the backyard. What's up? We turn this music off, see who's in the building. And we'll check out the, well, guess what I like to say, the good, the bad, and the ugly of what's happening in the garden here. Let's see, we got Ezreal in the place. Good to see you, man. What's happening? Let me get this freaking camera situated. How's everybody doing today? Jesse Jackhammer, what's happening? How you doing? Riley's in the house. What's up? What's up? James, money, money, money. I don't have my little button masher. I'm gonna check out the garden here. Hey, Angelita. Wait, the first time I think we were. I just purchased all the plants. The first video for this year. So I showed off what we had. The second stream, I had everything planted, so I showed everything that was planted, and we added some stuff. I got some things growing, some things not growing. We'll check it out here in a minute. Great to see everybody. Make sure you hit that thumbs up and share it out. I got a big business meeting this afternoon for the channel. It should be interesting. See how that goes. And we'll talk about, hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. My allergies are going freaking crazy. I did some weed whacking this morning and trimming. And man, oh, my allergies are killing me. So trying to handle that, get through that, it's not easy. If I take allergy medicine, I'll be sleeping in like 5 minutes. So good to see everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Just a quick little tour of the garden here. I will be live tomorrow for another stream. That'll be the Get Blazed talk show where we'll talk about LTD a little more, what's been going on over there and the future over there too. Hey, Killshot, what's happening? There he is. Killshot's in the house. And hopefully this meeting today goes well. And I might have a really big announcement tomorrow about the channel. We'll see. So a lot of good things going down. We have the garden all set up. It's about to get 90 plus here. So I figured I'd go a little early. I set this at 1 o'clock. Oh, my allergies. So I figure if I let you guys now know all the sniffling and sneezing that I do during this stream, it's because of my allergies. But it's not too humid yet, so I figured let's get this going now, and I'll show you everything that's growing and not growing, and we'll go from there. I need to flip this around. Now, if only Blaze could grow. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. Nazareth, you're so funny. You should be a comedian. You really should be. This is a pain in the butt to flip the camera, man. Shouldn't be all this. It should be. There might be a shortcut to flip the camera. I'll have to find out. There we go. All right. Get a good blow of the nose, yeah. Oh. A little Gatorade. Keep me refreshed today. I did water the garden a little bit. Let's start over here with the grapevine. I know my phone might overheat. It's getting so hot. Grapevine, as I explained last time, you have one plant on the far right that's been planted the same time the one on the left is, and it's not growing. So I did plant a new one. This one right here is a brand new one. And it's cool because you can hear the birds and stuff. I'm right near the city and the woods at the same time. So, and there you go. You have a new grape plant right there. And you see as it all grows, I'm training it to grow that way. So bending some of these and making them angle back in. They grab on to each other, so it's not as difficult to do it. Anybody catching this on a replay, leave me a comment so I know you stopped by. You know the routine, guys. But so I train all these to grow that way. I'll even go in the back and tuck all those back in so the grapevine grows that way and goes down this into my tree butt. That's my tree butt. I said it looks like a butt. Looks like someone stuck a hole up the tree's butt. It actually sat in the middle there when I planted it a couple years ago. I think I tell that story every time I show that. And my sage plant to keep the demon groundhogs away. Demon groundhogs live under there. There's about 6 of them. 4 babies. Tore this shit apart. That's my neighbor stuff. All right. As soon as I'm down and burn it. Let's see the garden. There we go. We actually made a big change to the garden. Hey, Odds is in the house. There he is. and give me some love. There's odds. What's happening? Keep those thumbs ups and shares coming. I appreciate it. Quick overview of the garden. We'll start from the top and come down on each part. I did take out a section of the little walkway and move it down here. This used to be green, but I covered it with these pavers, these rubber pavers that were up here. There was 2 rows up here, and I made more room for, well, you'll see what I made room for. Just check out the lovely greenery. It looks nice now, man. See the flowers in the back starting to grow and all match up. They will make 1 row of flowers. And I'm hoping to have a fruit corner. Eventually, I will remove this row, maybe even this fall. I'll remove this row, take out this stone, and the garden will come all the way up to this row. The garden will come all the way up to here. That'll give me at least 2 more rows of stuff to plant here. I'm doing good, odds, except for my allergies driving me crazy. So I'll eliminate this, and I'll probably have more fruit at the end there because we got blue. That's my black and blue corner. Blackberries, blueberries. Fire pit's looking good. I said, hey, you want to hear? I mean, I told this story. I don't know if you guys believe me or not, but I hand picked out all of these rocks, put them up against the fire pit, and then hand picked them back and get all the junk out of it. Hey, Firestar, there you are. Welcome in. Thanks for checking us out. We're in the backyard. Figured I'd go now. I wanted to go at 1 o'clock, but it's going to get like 90 plus here in a little bit. I'm going to have to find some shade here in a minute anyway. So here's the bad news. I tried some flowers for the herb garden, and if I had my wah-wah button, I'd hit it. Wah, 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 wah. This hydrangea doesn't look good. So I see some of the leaves starting to come back to life, so I'm hoping it'll survive. Those, if you've seen the pictures from the last stream and such, when I planted this, those bulbs were huge, big blue globes of flowers. So, yeah, I apologize once again for the sniffles and sneezes throughout this stream. My allergies are going buck wild out here after I just trimmed and weed whacked the yard in the front yard. So I don't know if this is going to make it. I bought 2 of them. They are not cheap, but they looked gorgeous when I planted them. I'm hoping they'll snap back. I watered the shit out of them. I missed 1 day of watering. I don't know if that would do it. I mean, I know they needed a good bit of water. I just planted them. I planted them deep enough, and I put tons of dirt in there underneath. And I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it. My mom told me to return them. I was like, I'm not returning a plant. It might be my fault. I don't know. She's like, it's been done before. You're allowed to. And I'm like, I would just feel dumb going back to Lowe's being like, hey, I put this in my ground, and look what happened. They'll be like, tough shit. So we'll see if that recuperates. Now, if you remember the last stream, what this clematis on this trellis looked like, this isn't dead. This is just what it does. We had 30 flowers on this last time. You can go to the last streams, please, and check out. They're all right now, both in. You can really see right there, half and half around noon, 11 now. So even into noon, you got half and half sun, and this other one's doing the same thing. And this is why I don't do flowers, people. I mean, you'll see the marigolds, but here these don't look like they're going to make it, but we'll see. I'm just going to keep feeding it, keep watering it, and see what happens. Same thing with these clematis. This is just what they do. These aren't dead. So this clematis, they bloom like this. See how beautiful the blooms are when they're out. I'm going to get a couple more blooms, but now I told you guys that's why I like to do that streams when I do. I start them. I know because when these clematis bloom, I need to do a live stream before they go away to show you. So that's the good and the bad of the flowers. Let's look at the herb garden. We have cilantro. I mean, rosemary. Rosemary's here. Cilantro's coming up. Here I planted some sage. This is pineapple sage. It smells awesome. Might have to have hydrangeas in full shade, I think. No, I've had people tell me either. Some of them, my mother has one in full sun that stayed alive, and it's kept growing every year. And they're close to shade. They're actually in half shade, almost full shade, so close. Here's some cilantro. And I put a extra marigold there. This is lemon thyme. So I'll make an allspice. I'll dry out all these herbs and put them together and make an allspice. So with the lemon in here and such, it gets extra flavor, a little fruity flavor to it. So here is the oregano, 3 different types of oregano, Greek oregano and Italian oregano, and just some basic oregano that's grown real good in the middle. A different type of cilantro here, Chinese parsley, cilantro, coriander, whatever you want to call it. It grows like a big weed. And then another marigold back there. More lemon thyme here. See, I got to start to clip this one. It's starting to flower up already. So see, when they start to flower, I don't want that. I don't want them to flower. We're going to pick the tips off of these. And we'll harvest the leaves off of these and crumble them up. This is basil, but I'm trying to throw this into it. This is lime basil. In the back, we have regular Italian basil. Those will get big, large leaf, so I can crumble them and use the leaf. And then here, focus, Daniel-san, lime basil. So that's going to give it a lemon and a lime flavor to my allspice. And another thing I really love doing, which is kind of an allspice, is Danos. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Danos. This, if I wasn't so clogged up, I could probably smell it better. But it's very limey. My herb garden, little sanctuary that I have here. I love this part of the garden. Always looks presentable. The only thing I don't like, ALD, Mythic Legends Wrestling in the House. But I'm thinking about doing something about it. If you see that, I don't know if it's in the shade a little bit, but how this tree is dying in the middle. There's like a big hole. And there's dead branch right there. It looks like a mouth. If you really step back and look at it, it looks like a mouth. And I could put like 2 googly eyes up here and make it look like a big animal. Yeah. I need my canned laughter for that bad joke. That's the herb garden. I didn't put the umbrella up today. I need a new umbrella. Herb garden's doing good. Give me 1 second and we're going to check out this bad boy. The veggie and fruit garden. All right. Let's get it. Who's still here? Everybody speak up. Angelita Patty is here. LD's here. Good to see you, Patty. Welcome in. So for those that missed it, just a quick recap. So far what we've done is check out the grapevine, hoping that second one starts growing. Look at where the evil groundhogs live. Well, they're growing too. There's 6 of them now. Then over here, we looked at the hydrangeas that aren't making it, but I'm gonna try to save them, try to come back. And this is going to be a task right here. Eventually, I'll just grab a chair and sit here and just grab leaves for like a half an hour and then go dry them out to make the allspice. All right. Fruits. Here, I'm kind of excited because they look close enough. These are all blackberries. They were flowers, now they're blackberries. A couple berries actually coming through. So I don't know if I want to put a lid on. Last year I had a lid on it. I'm afraid when these berries are nice and ripe, eat them. So I may put a cage on top of here again last year. But these are all blackberries. Here, more there. So this blackberry bush. Now down there is blueberries. There were a couple that had blueberries already on them, but I grabbed one that looked like it was about to sprout. But no berries on here yet. So we're going to see how this turns out and see if we get any blueberries. I had a blueberry bush before. It took me a couple years. And then finally one year I got one freaking blueberry. And I don't know if anybody got tips on growing blueberries. Let me know. I'm hoping that will start to bloom. Here we got a hornet there. Come on, hornet, pollinate me. So there's our black and blue corner. Oh, we got all kind of bees in here now. I want to attract bees and spiders. I don't mind bees and spiders at all, man. They're good for the garden. All right, garden bed on. Let's go inside. Eventually that top part might be gone. Let's show you each one. Oh, the Polish favorite here, kohlrabi or kohlrabs. Very interesting. Yeah, that's a good one. So these I like to say cabbage apple. You guys get a good idea what they are if you don't know what a kohlrabi is. It's a cabbage heart, basically like about the size of an apple, sometimes bigger. Onions. Look at these onions. We got a lot of onions popping up. I got about 40 or 50 onions. I will cut these onions out, use them as fresh onions. I have white and yellow onions this year. I'll dry out the green as well, use that as powder. Here we have a better bush tomato, regular tomatoes. And we got some blooms already coming up here, so it looks like this one is doing well. So tomato doing good, flowers not so good. In the middle here, because of my stomach issues, I like to go a little yellow tomato. Little jubilee time, little pate. It's a party in your mouth, that's what she said. Anywho. Yeah, these onions are doing well. Onions are doing well. One thing I have learned, because I do use 7 dust and 7 spray as an insecticide too to try to keep the bugs off, which reminds me I probably need to spray. Wash your vegetables really well when you pick them. I used to not do that. Another tomato plant there, regular tomato plant, more kohlrabi around the side. Onions along everything. Here's what is new. Cabbage. Every time pretty to kind of look nicer. There we go. Phone is getting warm. All right, let's go into the shade here for this part. We're gonna get a little shade for a minute and we'll sit down and show you some of it so the phone doesn't overheat. So in this second spot here, there actually is broccoli, and there's a bulb of broccoli already growing on it. I can have one without lettuce. I've tried lettuce a bunch of times and keep failing. It wilts up, and I never get nice big heads of lettuce, leaves lettuce at all. So lettuce I'll probably just end up purchasing, but that was my idea, is to be able to come out to the garden and make a salad with everything in the garden. Might make my salsa this year again, more of a pico de gallo, just all these chopped up, and puts lemon juice, seasoning, salt, pepper, and all that. Calm down. Okay, so it's cooling down here, guys. I think we're gonna be good. So I do have broccoli, and at the end there, I have 4 stalks of celery. So celery, I did a long time ago, 2 years in a row, and it was so bitter. Like the celery was bitter as hell, man. It really tasted funny. A I've heard some people say once you get the stalks, wrap newspaper around them and all kind of weird stuff with celery. I might watch a couple videos here on YouTube, see if I can figure anything else about celery. So we got celery over there, broccoli, cabbage, more onions, then peppers on this side, banana peppers and green peppers, and zucchini, 2 zucchini plants. Now I had 4, but since my zucchini plants always end up with aphids and a bunch of bugs, even though I spray it, my neighbors grow really good zucchini, so I gave them 2 of my plants to try to grow some zucchini. Then I won't, they always tell me I can take stuff from their garden if I want or need, but I won't feel as guilty if I go take some zucchini this year. More kohlrabi is those leafy things back up there. And then I have green beans. I have 4 sets of green beans here. So green peppers and banana peppers here. And I do have to show you this. So I think it's a bird chewing the tops off. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chewing the tops off. 1, 2. And chewing the tops off. 1, 2, 3. So I lost 3 pepper plants. I still got some banana and green peppers here. Here's what I was saying about the broccoli. Look at that. Got a nice little head of broccoli already. That little tree there. Peas? Nah, I'm not a pea eater. I got beans. That's as close I'll come to that. So we got a little broccoli here. And when I cut this, it'll grow another bunch and another bunch and another bunch. Here's our celery. So 6 things of celery because I'm pretty sure ain't going to make it. We're going to try real hard, though. There's our black beauty zucchinis. Marigold row here, which they'll continue to grow and connect to make one big row of flowers down the side here. This is new, little compact rose. Something new. It's growing pretty nice. The guy I get onions off of, I normally give extra money, and he was like, here, take some flowers. I'm like, okay. Green beans are here. 4 green beans. So we'll have a good bit of green beans. I'll probably have to build a cage around there. I will do radish right here once I pick these, because these are all root vegetables. Onions, more kohlrabi, so those will be picked. Grape and cherry tomatoes. So smaller tomatoes. You got red grape. These are my breakfast ones. These are ready. Come out and just have a couple tomatoes. So grape and cherry tomatoes. These are going to climb up here. Hopefully fill this whole corner with tomatoes. And then we have, ladies and gentlemen, if you weren't here last time, cucumber 1, cucumber 2, cucumber 3, cucumber 4. Right now, cucumber 4 is in the lead. Take your picks, place your bets. B, I'm going to let you do your thing, but stay away from me. The cucumber race of 2023 is right here. Cucumber 1, 2, 3, and 4. I have record in the last chat what everyone picked. So go ahead and pick if you weren't here last time. Each time we do a video, we're going to check cucumber 1, cucumber 2, cucumber 3, cucumber 4. Which one will grow higher? It's a race. Those will trellis. And if you were here last time, take a guess in the chat right now. 1, 2, 3, or 4. If you're watching the replay, leave me a comment. Is it cucumber 1, 2, 3, or 4 that will be the highest? And we'll know when they're done is whenever they stop growing. Right now, 4 is just in a tiny bit of a lead. Angelina's going for the dark horse, number 1. Got it. So there you go, guys. We got the good and the bad of the garden right now. Some stuff looks good, like even these look pretty good. These are going to be our zucchini, and you need room around them because they're going to grow real big, hopefully. What I'm afraid of with the zucchini is it's going to bring bugs. Patty has cucumber number 2, so the cucumber race is going down. I keep a little trench over here for water drainage. And then under here, because over time I would just fix things, this is all drainage under here. Under here, I have pipes of drainage that take the water out. Phone's getting warm again. Let's get back to there. Ugh. I told you it's going to get hot today, so this phone ain't going to last too long. I don't know if they sell like little umbrellas for the phones. You pick 4, stick to it. Yeah. Let's get back into the shade here. Hit the phone cool down. All right, we made it back. All right. I just wanted to flip it around, get in a shade here, talk a little bit more about the stuff while we can here. Hey, pretty cool. Some of it's grown, some of it's not. The flowers kind of suck that they're not doing well, but that's my garden. I've never said I was a pro or an expert. Open to advice from any of you guys and gals out there. Anybody wants to chime in if you know anything about gardening. Mostly flowers. I mean, I've learned a good bit about vegetables and herbs and stuff, but I'm always open to learn new stuff. Every year we try something new. I asked you guys in the beginning of the first 2 streams, and you guys tell me what you want me to try to grow. The regular tomatoes and peppers, of course, onions, the holy trinity, tomatoes, peppers, onions. I could make stuff just with those 3. But the cucumber race will be fun. We'll see which one climbs up the highest before they start to die out and crumble. And we'll see which one has the most. See, I don't know how to count cucumbers because if they're small, they can be pickles. But I appreciate everybody coming by. I don't have any kitty cats that went on the show today. No, they're hiding. If everyone's doing well, I have a meeting this afternoon about the channel. It could be pretty exciting tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I'll be back with the Get Blaze talk show, so you guys are all invited to come on. That will be a channel announcement, and we'll also talk about the new AEW video game, as well as what's going down and leaning towards death right now, LTD. Sure, there's going to be some shows later on tonight, so we'll be busy here in the Digital Wrestling Syndicate. And each one of you, man, I appreciate how you guys stop by, hang out, check out. It's a nice day. I mean, the birds are providing a nice little soundtrack for us. You can hear the highway as well. You see the woods behind me, so it's like I'm in town as well as in the city. And I mean, in the mountains. They do have mountains nearby. I've showed those off before. We're right in the Appalachian Mountains, south of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I have a video about the mountains and some of the places to go up in the mountains. Fort Necessity, where a couple battles were back in the day. Ohio Powell Falls, waterfalls and stuff. I've shown that. So if you haven't, check out that too. I should put a link somewhere for that stream. Also, the first stream, if you want to really see where this yard started and where it's at now, it's pretty interesting to look at the first garden stream. Once again, I challenge you. If you can find a YouTube channel that does wrestling and gardening, pretty sure I'm the only one. If I'm not, I want to know about them because then we can learn off each other, hopefully. That's what I'm all about, bringing people together. You know that, guys. And build a nice connection with a lot of you guys, the people behind the characters and behind the channels. And it's good. I mean, I give a lot of credit to a lot of you guys for inspiring me as well. And keep doing this and bringing you more content. And hopefully we'll be bringing more content to more and more people very soon. And I'll be bringing back some interviews. Locked 2 interviews down with some pretty big YouTubers. I mean, numbers don't matter to me. I know some YouTubers at 100 subscribers that are better than some with 10,000, 20, 50,000, or 100,000. So not that the numbers matter, but if they have a big following, that's what I want to do. I want to get my voice out to as many people as I can. And the message that I have to bring is unity and friendship, having fun. Escapism is what we call it all the time. Just forget about what's going on in your world just for a little while and enjoy whatever the streamer's doing. That's what I want to bring to you guys. And hate to bring up the deaths of our friends, the streamer Jeff Turner and D Train's mom, but it makes you think. It makes you want to do something, and I do want to voice that this platform gives me a place to talk to you guys and hopefully affect some lives. And that's what I want to do. Leave my digital footprint here on YouTube, so when I'm gone as well, people can watch what I've done and hear my message, which is to love everyone and have fun while you're here, man. If you have the opportunity to do something you've always wanted to do, do it before it's too late. Find a way to do it. I know people tell you can't. You tell you can't. Another thing I'd like to tell everybody while I'm on my little soapbox here. There's Parker. There's a kitty. Hey, kitty. What are you doing, kitty? I don't know if you can see her through the screen there, but that's Parker. We checked out the garden. I got to preach my little prophecy. Hopefully the grapes keep going. That's in memory of my grandmother. And I just want to keep bringing you guys content and having fun here on the channel and on all your channels, supporting yours as well. So that's what we're going to keep doing. I'll give you another garden update, maybe in a week or so. But tomorrow, you're all invited to stop on, enter out a character in the chat or on the replay. Get Blaze Talk Show on tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Around 3 o'clock, we'll go live. Bring some guests on, talk some stuff about AEW Fight Forever. I got some really good news on that and how I'm going to integrate it to this channel, and hopefully have some big news for the channel tomorrow too. As I continue to be allergy ridden out here. It's a bad thing about all this, the pollen. Like literally my car was almost completely yellow the other day from all the pollen. So that's going to be it for today. I just wish y'all peace, positive vibes. Have fun tonight, and I'll see you guys in the streams, no matter where it is, no matter what it is. Hey, and I always say to you guys, it doesn't matter who you are, what you are, where you are, or how you are. You're more than welcome here on this channel with your boy Blaze McCoy, Blaze Radio Network, here on YouTube. This has been another seasoned rookie gardener as I continue to plant and fail every year, but have food along the way. I mean, I'm just luckily I don't need this for self-sustainability, but it's a nice practice to learn just in case someday you might have to learn self-sustainability. So eating food that you grow is very rewarding. I found that out. So that's why gardening is one of my passions. Yeah, you guys get wrestling Blaze, and now you get garden Blaze too. So yeah, eating what you've grown is very rewarding, and finding a yield and showing that you can provide from the earth, I think, is pretty freaking amazing. And learning on your own with friends like you guys and on YouTube. That's what I've done. That's what I've learned here. I've never taken a garden class before. Friends and relatives and YouTube videos. That's what I've learned. That's how I've learned this stuff. But we'll continue to succeed and fail together. And that's how it makes it easier when you're not on top or when you don't do well, is having people with you. And I'm blessed to have all you guys. Angelita, Odds, Patty. Glad to have all you guys along for the ride, man. I never thought this is what I'd be doing, but I'm enjoying doing it. And I want to affect people in a positive way while I do it. Mythic Legends, thank you. Azrael, you bust my balls, but hey, that's what I do as well. So I want to thank all you guys for stopping by. Firestar, you're a gem. I really appreciate your company. I really do. You're always fun when you're around, and I appreciate that. So I hope you have a good day. I'm sure we'll be busting each other's balls in a stream sooner or later. I thank you guys all for stopping by. Please, if you're watching a replay, leave me a comment. Let me know what you'd like to see me grow or how I can do better. Please, I'm always looking to improve. So right now, I'm out of here. And like I said, I have a little meeting coming up this afternoon about the channel, and it could be some big news for the channel. And And LeBron James is here. Wow. Oh my goodness, it's LeBron James. Hey man, appreciate you. Thanks for stopping in, Braun. You're a good guy. Sorry you didn't win the championship this year, but get him next time, kid. Get him next time, kid. And I say kid because I'm gonna be 50 in August, and we will be throwing some kind of party here. It'll be around my birthday, but it'll be a party for all you. I'm gonna throw a birthday party on my birthday, around my birthday, for all of you. That's what I'm about. LeBron, you too. Hey, I'll see you guys later tomorrow, 3 o'clock for the talk show, 4 o'clock, or as soon as we're done with the talk show for some more digital wrestling. I'm out of here, people. Where's the damn camera? Peace. Love you.